Alrighty then. Keep forgetting that those are wrong. Actually, I'm gonna be swapping those around because that has been confusing the shit out of me. There we go. Alrighty. So, to me, we can actually hear. Finally, the fucking weekend. Well, I know it's not the weekend, but for me it is, because I worked. I've already worked my 40 hours this week, so yeah. For those of you not aware, I'm currently working. I'm currently temporarily contracted by these two people, and they have a very, I shouldn't even say weird schedule, because it's like pretty standard to work like this. If you want to work in your Fridays and even some time on the Thursdays, but basically, Monday through Wednesday I work from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. So 11 hours there, minus 1 hour for breaks total. So yeah. Well, actually, that's not entirely true, because we're supposed to be working until 6, but the last hour is dedicated to like Firewatch. So it's 33. So it's 11 hours Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we just pretty much just work the rest of the hours on Thursday, which is today. Which is from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. with the last hour being basically just hot work. Firewatch. Fucking goddamn it! My brain has been tired all day. I did not sleep well. Not to mention that the only caffeine I've had in me is from this morning, and that was a fucking pre-workout shake that I had to just slabber in me. But yeah, while I'm playing some Crab Champions and whatever the fuck else appears, I'm gonna be talking about the Streamaversary this weekend, because yes, it very much snuck up on me. I really did not really pay attention to what the day of the week it was, let alone the fucking month. So yeah, technically this coming Sunday is the technical Streamaversary for, I wouldn't even say the community, but rather just me streaming in general, more specifically on Twitch. However, it will be my second Streamaversary for YouTube on the 11th. So I'm just gonna say fuck it and do a combined Streamaversary for both platforms. My 6th year and my 2nd year Streamaversary for Twitch and YouTube respectively. So I will be hopping on Restream once again, because that's the platform I used to use when I was multi-streaming. Normally, I would be very much afraid of going down this direction, but honestly, when even partner streamers are barely getting caught multi-streaming, somebody of my size is never gonna get caught unless they decide to just go complete crusade on my ass for whatever fucking reason. Which, you know, could happen, because Twitch have been really weird over the past decade. But the reason why I went live a little bit later than I usually do is primarily down to it's down to the fact that I didn't actually sorry, again, my brain be dead right now. The reason why it went live so damn late even though I've been home for like hours now. I've been, well, one, I've been vibing because it's the weekend for me, but also been looking through what games I can be adding on to the playlist, because once we get started, either tomorrow or on Saturday with everything, then the plan is that I'm just gonna be doing a gauntlet challenge. I'm just doing a gauntlet challenge. I really screwed the pooch on remembering the fact that I have the Streamaversary. So this is gonna be a very hasty and like rushed Streamaversary, unfortunately. I didn't even have time to like even make a video because I've been so fucking tired from work. The idea was I was gonna be editing a small little compilation, but there's just not enough time for even like a decent one. Not to mention, I'd have to know what clips to pick because I have no idea. Stream has been so dead. I've barely been like clipping at all. And the little that I have clipped is just like whatever the hell I could even think of clipping, really. There's a store coming up. I don't have a whole lot of crystals. We'll save the store trips for like when we actually have like a sizable amount of money. Okay. Where are you? Oh yeah, otherwise, week has actually been pretty... I thought he died. Okay. I mean... it's that one, alright. I'm trying to win my first run with all modifiers on, just so I can get that accolade. It really shouldn't be this fucking difficult. It's not even that much slower. I mean, it is undoubtedly slower. Okay, flawless on probably one of the easier maps. Oh yeah, no, this is the easiest map. Yeah, right. I say as I literally muck up my rotation. Never mind on the flawless then. Guess I should go fuck myself. At the very least, I'm getting some decent moolah out of that one explosion. Really? Couldn't have just let me have the flawless? Glass cannon? Yeah. Burr, burr, burr. Oh, danger close. Yeah. Okay, economy, because oh my god, you never get money. There we go. Getting the timing to go bum 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 is not actually as easy as you think. I don't know why I went for that. Ooh. I mean, it's early on. If I die, I die. It doesn't really matter. Then again, it's homing barrels, so it's not exactly the best. Wait, how are you not dead? There we go. That's what they say, Jesus. Glass cannon. mean... Yeah, I guess. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm starting to feel the burnout for the game. Just because they finally like dropped a few new weapons and a couple of other things a few weeks ago, but since then they kind of just stay on the down low. But don't get me wrong, I find this game to be fucking amazing and a ton of fun, but it do be getting a little bit repetitive. Also, fucking Christ, that hurt. Also, wait, I thought I didn't have the, Wait, did I just lose one max health? So I had 24, now I got 23 max. Grenadier, Big Mag, Grenadier. Skill again, I guess. I do need to heal, though. Like, as one of the first weapons, the dual shotguns are pretty nice, but now that I have, like, access to fucking flamethrowers, grenade launchers, and whatnot, my god, are these weapons so bad. Oh, god. Oh. Damage shot. I mean, it's good, but I would have wanted damage aura more. I will say, though, the moment I get damage aura, oh my lord, are things dying. Oh, I do not like the shielded perk. There we go. Alright, stand in you, get healed, or rather, get max health. What do we have? What do we have? Blue shot. Yeah, it works. It just works. Flawless on. Yeah, it's the one with the rotation. Just 4 more seconds. No random damage, please. Thank you. That is definitely healing. Sorry, max healthing. There we go. Efficiency, break totems, driller. Driller is just a lot more reliable, in my opinion. Health. We need max health like crazy. I may need to restart the webcam because it looks a little bit... Oh, come on! That was just rude. That's just rude. Right in front of it, too. Man. Speed. Yeah, speed. Mobility equals survival. Okay, reload, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you fuck off? Thank you. I need damage. I need either damage bullets. I mean, damage aura bullets or damage aura. Adrenaline. At fire rate. Oh no. Bruh, why? I mean, I guess I did say max. I guess I did say I need more max health. Couldn't have opened my fucking mouth. Ow, 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 ow. Stop! Stop! Why you be hitting me behind walls? That's rude. That is really, really rude! There we go. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's just mean, but I need health. Wait, am I losing max health when I take damage even without the perk? Even without the greed perk? Oh, that's gonna be one of the modifiers. Oh, fuck. I did not think of that. That explains why I was just losing max health constantly. God damn. My aim right now is so awful. But yeah, I've been, to kind of, like, keep a conversation going, I have been just, like, going through a crap ton of games, like, removing some games that I just know I won't be able to fit on my SSD. That reminds me, I need to plug in the fucking, M.2 that I bought in the UK. See if it actually works or not. Fucking hope that it's not a fucking contaminated one. I need to find it, though. Oh, yeah, I see it now. But that will have to be like either like on Sunday or something like that. Because Friday or Saturday, I'm gonna have to be ready to like just get going with the stream. As for what I would actually put on the SSD, I actually don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be like doing a fresh Windows install or not onto it, because I'm in need of one, genuinely. I just haven't been wanting to like potentially lose files because of a fresh Windows install. Even if it does say like, oh no, it's fine, you won't have to worry about it. I absolutely am going to worry about it because it's fucking Microsoft. It's the people that constantly go, yeah, no, we're not gonna change anything. Meanwhile, they actively changed everything. And then they say, oh, no, we're going to keep this alive. And then actively don't keep it alive. So, a bit of a trust issue there. I am not going to risk that, even though I could potentially get double-edged sword. So I'm going to go for damage chest instead. That's why we back up important files that are external. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I have an external one. It's just, it's full right now of footage that I have literally not... Like, I'm kind of, like, going through and just, like, uploading everything onto the archives channel. Also, I have a feeling you're Brandon, but I'm not entirely sure. Unless I'm completely wrong and you're someone new to the stream. I have a vague memory that a person in the community has had the username Buckhunter before. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Brendan, not Brandon. But yeah, either way, welcome to the community. If you're new. I'll change my name again soon. That was the first buy. Second. But yeah, currently right now, while we have the time, where's the hold on, I gotta bring up the file again because I guess I closed it. So at the moment we have these games. Can I? Yeah, I can. So currently we have, aside from the last 5, aside from these, we got Apex Legends, obviously, Blood Hunt, Crab Champions, Counter-Strike 2, because that finally came out, Dark Souls 3, Getting Over It, Omega Strikers, that's a new one, Peglin, that's a new one, Poké Knight 2, that's a classic, Splitgate, kind of sad that the game isn't really getting all that many updates anymore. Dead Hunt. What the fuck was Dead Hunt again? Hey, one is hidden. Blood Hunt, but I mean, yeah, that too is also like really sad. Come on. There we go. So yeah, Super Animal Royale, a really old Battle Royale at this point, but it's a lovely one. Just there's been so many BRs over the years since that it's just kind of like taking the backseat, but apparently it's still active, which surprises the fuck out of me. TF2, I mean, it's TF2. It's a good, solid game. Terraria, Killing the Eye of Cthulhu, which I don't know if I'm going to have to give myself an hour instead of just 30 minutes. Just because I don't know how to do this anymore. They've changed the way Terraria works. In how you like actually activate the Eye of Cthulhu. And I don't even know if that's like the true first boss. I think the King Slime is. I'm not sure though. Risk Rain 2, I mean, it's just finishing a run. That's pretty easy, but I'm gonna do that in like sub 60 minutes. Uno's Uno. Warzone is gonna be the death of my brain cells. EOC is the true first boss. Ziggurat 2, Classic Trials. Valorant. I've actually started getting into this a lot more, but I think for the sake of this of the Gauntlet Challenge, I'm probably gonna do the EU side of things, because I'm trying to practice on the NA ping. And the reason being, literally everyone I know is NA that plays this fucking game, or at the very least have an NA account. So the only reason why I would even play on the EU for Valorant is, well, challenge and ping. Fortnite, I mean, it's Fortnite, it works. Rogue Company is a new name to this list, but it's not a new name to the community. I used to play Rogue Company quite a lot. When I first, the irony of NA people on Valorant is most of us have acceptable ping on EU servers, but never the other way around. Tell me about it. I do not get sub 100 ping. I do not. It is ridiculous. Like I think probably the only time I'll ever get a decent moment in Valorant on NA is like this one clip. This one fucking clip. I fucking hate this. Like, can we turn off featured clips, please? Why does that have to be enabled every single time? So annoying. But yeah, this clip is probably the one and only time you'll ever see me actually popping the fuck off.
God, there's so many of them. I did 106 on the neon.
Only time.
Oh my god, sweet!
They just ran into me. And the Jet trying to be sneaky beaky.
Oh my god, can you ace?
You know what the worst part is? I actually managed to plant the bomb. But I fucking failed. But I actually failed just at the last minute.
God, there's so many of them. I did one.
So this is right after the clip. I'm so sad about this.
Fuck, it's in the cove.
So I'm trying to grab the actual spike while still looking at the doorway.
No!
No, I didn't plant it right. That's what it was. I should have planted. How much damage did I deal? I think I dealt some damage, right? Yeah. I got a fucking headshot. I got a hedge. Look at these numbers. Scrap clip. All right. Yeah. The only reason why I haven't done anything with it is because it's kind of an awkwardly paced clip, not gonna lie. But yeah. I think I killed the it wasn't good enough, yeah. Yeah, the Neon was the first one I killed. Because she was, like, weakened from Laura's fight. Then, Gecko was, like, busy pulling out abilities. I think the only one that even stood a chance... Yeah, he actually hit me for 75. So he's the one that actually stood a chance at, like... No, he was trying to stab me! That's how he dealt so much damage. I thought he didn't hit me. But yeah, you can tell the difference in, like, damage. Bearing in mind, this is like, we were, like, severely down on our luck. We were, like, 1 to 4. Our economy was in the fucking toilet. And then, pure fucking luck that she hits me in the leg. In the fucking leg. I didn't even know she got a shot off. 66 damage. God, I got so close. Fuck. But yeah. And I am actually genuinely trying to get into to Valorant and CS2 a lot more recently. So yeah. That's pretty much why you see me playing those games anymore. I did actually put a couple of CS clips into the latest video, the table scraps one. So you can kind of see my shitty place. Wait, barrel skull? What the fuck is a barrel skull? Wait, he spawns barrels? To put it into a fails video. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Okay, I gotta deal with the poison grub first. He is so annoying. I gotta focus up here for a second. Okay, one down. But yeah. The marble stream tomorrow or on Saturday, I still don't know which day. Probably gonna be tomorrow. 'Cause I do want to actually, like, I do want to have Saturday to focus on, well, first compiling the footage for the actual marble stream, because I'm hoping to be able to get at least one video out per week. Going forward. Okay. Even though I have the work hours that I do, I obviously won't be able to have the physical energy to put up like a video a week consistently, but hopefully I'll be able to do it somewhat, like at least bi-weekly. But for that, I will actually start requiring people to clip things, because I will be streaming on Twitch again a lot more frequently. YouTube streams will be either dedicated to just pure single-player content, like stuff that I want to be able to have like a like, not necessarily a recording backup, but a VOD backup with decent quality footage that I could just yoink whenever. But also just the fact that I'm not going to be paying as much attention to chat during single-player content. Or at the very least, that's the intent. Anyway. Reason being, I need to, like, actually start focusing on, like, the game I play. And, like, actually making content that way, as opposed to, like, looking at the chat box every 5 fucking seconds. Oh, I do not like the shielded modifier. It's so annoying. There we go. Fucking Christ. So many. Whether or not they're gonna be of the same quality as, like, my old stuff, I don't think they'll be. They will be, because I'm pretty much gonna have to, like, just do a specific kind of stream, like a multiplayer stream, say Apex Legends. Take, like, the stream VOD of that, or, like, do, like, a full-on recording session of the game. Compile the best moments, and then just, like, do minor edits and, like, really tell myself no more edits than necessary. Because I need to get consistent again. Especially when I have a work schedule like I do right now. Because if I can put out even bi-weekly content while working, that is going to be immense for the algorithm. And if I want to have even a remote shot of making this work, like the most remote chance of having YouTube work out for me, as well as Twitch streaming, I need to be consistent again. Because I was consistent for a period of time many years ago, but that didn't last very long when viewership kind of dried up. Unlock that. Oh, I don't have enough. Honestly, that. Grab bulletproof, sell that. Damage. No die, no die. Ooh, no. No crab, no crab. Ooh, so annoying. Oh, you know what other game I could put on the list? Maybe Heroes. That would be a blast from the past. For sure. Because I have not... The only reason why I would even suggest Heroes of the Storm is, one, I vehemently despise League of Legends. And, well, just quite frankly, Dota 2 I haven't played in like almost a decade. So... yeah, there's that. Want that, I want that. No, get away from... Get away. Get away. But yeah, I'm also trying to focus, on, like, making sure that when I stream, I actually do want to stream. And not just, like, having a hunch that if I go live, I'll have fun. I want to actually make streams consistently engaging. Because I definitely did do something back in the day that kept people coming back, and I want to regain that. Which I definitely feel that over the years, I have absolutely lost. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. I need health right now. I need health. Don't know why I'm even bothering with that, because I'm not really going to be buying anything else, because I think I've only bought 4 items so far from the store. So right now I'm pretty much just doing like golden ranks challenges on top of all of the modifiers all at once, because there's an achievement for winning a game with all the modifiers on. There's an achievement for winning all for like winning a game on any difficulty, but only having bought 5 items. On top of that, I also have the dual shotguns to win that on Nightmare difficulty, or at the very least get to Golden Standard. So there's that. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling with this one, with just even getting a win with all modifiers on. Because I thought it was just like, oh, there's like normal, hard, and then Nightmare difficulty. No. There's like a whole point rating system in this game. That's what the numbers above me is for. Oh yeah, I got a good rhythm hit. Just hold them in and just keep on going. I am also gonna try and look to see if I can get back, if I can get started on making the UK vacation vlog video, because I still haven't gotten around to even like doing anything with it. It's mainly down to the fact that one, I'm waiting to actually get the drone footage. I'm actually gonna have to ask Ian about that soon, because that might be fucking. Oh god. Okay, I hope I hope that was my 5th item and not my 6th. Because if that's the case, kind of fucked. I did not want to use max health. Goku with the raid. Well, holy goddamn, sir. I haven't seen that name in a fortnight and a half. Thank you so much for the raid, Goku. How have you been? And yes, I am kind of back on Twitch. Kind of. Yo. How you been, man? And hello to everybody coming on over from Goku's raid. Or sorry, Goku's stream, sorry. It's been quite a long time since I've gotten raided, so even before leaving Twitch. But yeah, I am Sodian Swede. You will typically find me playing a lot of single-player campaign stuff. But nowadays I pretty much just play whatever the hell fits my fancy. Yeah, I'm gonna take damage from that. Currently, I am going through Nightmare difficulty all modifier runs on Crab Champions here. Because Crab. Okay, that skull needs to... Wait, is he healing? Oh my god, he's healing. Since when the fuck can they heal? Oh, one's dead. One's gone. Oh. But yeah, I am also a professional welder as a day job. But I'm also hoping to be able to make video editing a livable thing. And funny thing is, I also have a... No, I'm dead. I'm dead here. I'm dead. Unless I can get back up. Nope. Shit. Oh, fuck. Damn it. So yeah, currently, where are the modifiers? Here. So yeah, we're currently doing currently doing nightmare runs, because in order to get gold star on the weapons, you have to actually like go through at least nightmare difficulty. But then I also found out about this. I'm good starting up a survival mode in Skyrim Anniversary Edition. I need to play Skyrim again. It's been so long. It's been a solid 3 years now. But yeah, these are all of the modifiers. And it is not easy. Like random islands regenerating. Oh, that's it. Regenerating enemies. So all enemies regenerate health. God damn. But yeah. I have been a long time, not long time, a relatively long time Twitch streamer since like 2017. Left the platform temporarily a few years ago, came back to do restreaming, streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Then when all of the debacle with the new policy changes, well, supposed policy changes, came around a few months ago, I pretty much just ditched Twitch entirely until, well, a week ago, where I just said, fuck it. If I'm, like, YouTube streaming just wasn't going well. Like, I love streaming on YouTube, but fucking Christ, is it like talking to a wall. It is like talking to a brick wall. And the few people that show up are either kids, like young kids, that quite frankly should not be on a stream labeled not for children. So they're clearly using like one of those accounts with like a fake date of birth on it to circumvent the system. Or they're little trolls that just like shout obscenities for no reason. So yeah, YouTube streaming is not fun. Both fun and not fun. So much walking till I got my run shout. Took out my run shout and some horses. Oh, the run shout, right? That's how. It's been so long I played Skyrim, I didn't really know what you meant first. But yeah, on to the topic at hand. So either tomorrow or on Saturday, I still haven't really decided which. I'm thinking tomorrow. Just because I do want to have like Saturday for myself. That, and I do have laundry, so I don't want to be like getting up in the middle of the stream and just having to like check laundry and everything. Or rather do the laundry. Okay. Oh, the shielded modifier is so dangerous. Healthy crab. But yeah, so what is the game I'm currently playing? This game is Crab Champions. Think Risk of Rain, but a lot more memeier. You are a crab, wielding weapons, killing other crabs, and various other enemies. That's it. It's really that simple. In the run, you have up to 3 different kinds of perks you can equip. You have weapon perks, you have grenade perks, and you have just general perks. I don't... I'd have to look again real quick. As soon as this fight is over, I can show you all how many perks you can have. Though, due to the modifiers, a good portion of them, very fitting, you jump into the rift and another time with the worms. How you doing, Laser? I do want to say, Laza, I still do very much appreciate the honesty in the comment. I genuinely do. Not to change the topic too much, but I just wanted to say that real quick. I'm gonna have to heal somehow, and I don't know how. Let's just say TGIF. I can't remember what TGIF stood for. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah. That's it. It took me a second. Holy crap. I had to rack my brain over that one. Well, I can't use either because I don't have enough health. Also, no problem. I'd say I watched your stream live to have some perspective. I mean, not just that, but like, you've known me since before the streaming days. So, it does matter a lot more. Like, coming from someone who's, like, actually a friend. Not to say that the rest of the stream isn't friends. You just haven't known me for as long. But I have actually taken what you said into, not to sound corporate, but, like, genuine consideration, and I have been, like, reflecting. And I'm only now going live when I absolutely feel like going live. I'm gonna get some rest. Oh yeah, it's like really late for you. You're in Australia. I keep forgetting that. Good night, Goku. Everybody from Goku's stream, thank you so much for like joining in on the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good lurk, dude. I don't know if we have a mod available, but can we have a shout out for Furious Goku? / shout out space Furious Goku. If we have a mod available. Usually Death Bells would be handling that. But I don't think they're available at the moment. Because Death Bells has been really busy with work recently. Alright. It's a store coming up. Yeah, we'll just go for the flat currency. Ooh, glass totem. Sweet. You know, I'll hold off on that. I'll hold off on that. And there's a reason. That's really good. Okay. Bronze heart. Okay. 2. Shit. 3. 4. And I hope that's not a 5th one, because I technically didn't buy it. Okay. 4. I gotta remember 4. We can buy 1 more item. But that is it. Okay, shotguns are really good for applying effects. Good to know. I guess each bullet is actually, its own applier. Nice. That's what I was looking for in the store. The big hearts. Shockwave. I need to, like, have a consistent way of dealing damage to enemies. To stop them from regenerating too often. Like that. Yeah, in case anybody's curious, this is a very cheap game on Steam, and I do highly recommend it. So having said that, I'm probably not going to play for much longer. I have kind of played it to death a little bit. Ugh. So I have no idea what to play after this. I've been pretty much just spending the few hours I've been at home today just combing through what games I'm going to be playing for tomorrow's Gauntlet Challenge. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That's good. But I would have wanted something better. Health. More health equals a healthy boy. Ugh. But yeah, I've been slowly working through to kind of deviate the subject. That is never going to happen. Yes, scavenger. So, for those of you on the Discord server, you know this already, but for those of you that do not know, I've recently taken up one of the 5 accounts for the family's Netflix, and I've been using it to watch, well, primarily the One Piece live action. Like, rock solid 85 out of 100. Fucking amazing adaptation, but with some pretty egregious flaws, in my opinion. That if they do play their cards right, could actually end up being a better change. But overall, a fantastic live action adaptation. Genuinely highly recommend watching it if you're able to. But I've also been watching Breaking Bad, which might get me castrated for saying this, but I'm almost done with season 3. I'm almost done with season 3. And I don't know if I'm just missing the point, but I just do not get when it's gonna get started. Because I feel like the show is going around in a circle right now of Walt gets an issue. He knows that he needs money to fix it. He knows that the only way for him to generate enough money is to cook meth. Has a problem with it morally before just relapsing into, oh, let me just cook again. And the endless, and I mean endless arguing between him and Jesse is actually pissing me off. Like, for somebody who's constantly berating Jesse for, like, not thinking straight, Walt sure as fuck isn't thinking straight half the fucking time. He gets lucky. He's not smart. He's lucky. Though I will say, the last episode I just watched is probably one of the better ones, mostly because it's like, oh shit, they're actually delving more into that as opposed to just it being a plot point that just kind of sits on the side. No, salvage. Gotta hand it to him. Netflix actually made what is probably the most solid anime adaptation of, with One Piece live action. Yes, I am genuinely hoping though that they do not just phone it in just because the first season cost them a fuck ton of money. I hope they maintain the quality, because if they don't, they will have lost their one last iron grip on the balls of their entire sub base. Netflix has been slowly losing a fuck ton of people because of their fucking pricing changes. Doing this might actually not just bring back, like, people that are, like, that left because of the pricing changes, but also bring in new people that see that, oh, anime live action adaptations might actually work now. They have the biggest opportunity to not fuck this up. If they just let these showrunners do what they did and continue to have the passion without some fucking executive thinking that his vision for Oda's masterpiece, for Goda's masterpiece, they will shoot themselves in the foot if they let an executive have a hand in it. Having said that, though, I am no stranger to a bad adaptation. Colonial Marines. Lest we forget ye of bad game design. And terrible fucking false marketing issues. See, that's what sold me on the hype of it. When Oda himself says that he has faith in it. People were, like, theorizing that he was being, like, bribed into saying that shit. Like, no. This man has literally told his entire staff, be ready to work to death for One Piece. Be ready to work to death. You know the man's insane. When he can say something like that, and he actually fucking means it. So the fact that he's, like, legitimately looking at Iñaki Godoy and saying, this is fucking Luffy. This is Luffy. Hey, no corporate chill? Absolutely. Now, having said that, they might be taking some shortcuts. Though, if they actually get her to be Kureha, Jamie Lee Curtis will never ever be able to not say the One Piece is real. She will never be able to escape the fandom at that point. I mean, she's already cemented herself by saying that she's a One Piece fan to begin with. Which is just hilarious. Someone like Jamie Lee Curtis is a big-time One Piece fan. And she wants to play Kureha. An old doctor woman who is, like, snappy, energetic, and has, like, a fuck ton of energy despite being as old as she is. Who the hell else could be playing Kureha but Jamie Lee Curtis? I mean, I can't buy any of these things right now, so it doesn't matter. Now, I still don't know, and rightfully so, everybody's been concerned as hell. Everybody's been ultra concerned, and rightfully so. How the fuck are they gonna adapt Chopper? If they do what they did for Sonic, wonderful. If they do what they did for Sonic in the live action movies, fantastic. I think that'll look great. I genuinely think so. Not ugly Sonic, but the good design. Fuck. Is that going to be... Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely the fixed. The fixed. Not ugly Sonic. The fixed. Also that... I mean, I guess it could work. All of it... I mean, that one is not... Well, how much damage is this? So it's 18 per full hit. Can we make this thing an absolute thunker? Oh my god. And if they can make Chopper work, making Brook work would be a fucking walk in the park. Genuinely, if they can make Chopper work for a TV budget, they can absolutely make Brook work. If anything, Brook is easier. He's just a skeleton. Chopper is a living being who has flesh, fur, antlers, facial expressions. Brook is literally just a fucking skeleton with an afro that doesn't even move. You could make the afro a very small jiggly object, and it would be perfectly fine. Not very small, but like it wouldn't be jiggling around like fucking crazy. So making Brook work would be fucking piss easy. Frankie might be a bit of a problem for multiple reasons. At least 2 of them. But then again, we still don't know how they're going to be treating Nami after she joins the crew. It's the weirdest thing, but I've seen people insinuating the idea of having... It would have to be a really good puppet. Like, we're talking beyond Jim Henson's capabilities. It can't just be a run-of-the-mill puppet. It can't just be slightly complicated mechanics. It would have to sell everything. And as good as Grogu is a very static puppet compared to what Chopper is. Grogu just has to have a couple of facial expressions. Chopper is eccentric. He is timid. He's shy. But when he's pressed, he can get really vocal and extremely expressive. So that puppet would have to be, 1, very articulated, which means it's very fragile, which increases complexity, which also increases costs. And 2, they would have to have some of the most skilled puppeteers of all time to puppeteer Chopper correctly. Do not make him look like the fucking A-Team. He has to feel like an actual, like a deer who became a pseudo-human, and not be an obvious puppet. If they can make that work, all the props in the fucking world. I still think, for the sake of simplicity and the fact that there's a lot more CGI artists in the world than there are puppeteers, I think they're gonna go with the CGI route. Because 1, you don't have to construct a whole puppet that can break on you and like actually fall apart. And secondly, puppeteering has kind of become like aside from some pretty like big names like Jeff Dunham and like some like other comedians, puppeteering is not really a big thing anymore. Puppets back in the day were way cheaper to make because, well, 1, you knew how to make them. CGI is definitely at a point where it could definitely do the work. Oh, absolutely. But even, like, people, like, okay. People look at CGI as some kind of crutch, especially these days. But you gotta bear in mind, look at how fucking phenomenal the Warcraft cinematics still look today. Not the World of Warcraft cinematics, the Warcraft ones. Warcraft 3's cinematics still looks peak to this day. They're starting to age a little bit, but even then, they still look phenomenal after nearly 30 years. Okay, not 30 years, 20 years. After over almost 20 years now. They still look fantastic. So, yes, technology definitely helps, especially if it's really good technology. But the actual artist behind the scenes making it look fantastic is what's going to make it look good. It's what's going to sell the illusion of there being a deer that ate the man-man fruit. And I think if the artists are paid well enough, or at the very least are skilled enough, they can make a very convincing model, not to mention animated properly, like, for pretty cheap. If you want to do Chopper justice, or at the very least, like, as they progress, make him better, perfect. Probably still some of the best CGI I've seen to date is in Detective Pikachu. Yeah. But of course, as a little bit of a cynic that I am, I am gonna be keeping my eye out. At the very least, we won't have to wait for like years and years and years to see Chopper on the big screen. Sorry, not the big screen, but like at all. He is confirmed for season 2, so we're not getting blue balled like a fucking cliffhanger with fucking Smoker, because oh my god, that actually kind of annoyed me. Getting the fucking cliffhanger for Smoker. Which is weird, because they did cast Smoker. I know they did. So I don't know why they just left... Oh, fuck, I got fucking deleted. God damn it. I don't know why they just completely, covered him up. Like, at all. Because they didn't give Don Krieg... Okay, hold on. We're going into spoilers real quick for the live-action One Piece. So if you do not want to hear spoilers for the live-action One Piece, do not listen for the next few minutes as this scene is on. Once we're back here, we're fine. But when we're here, okay? So one of the greatest things that they did differently in the adaptation as opposed to the anime, and I don't know if this is the thing in the manga, Don Krieg came the fuck out of nowhere, did their whole storyline with Mihawk basically annihilating his entire crew, but changed one simple thing. He didn't let them go. Mihawk flat out just destroyed Don Krieg's fleet. And we actually see Don Krieg for, even if it's just not even 2 minutes of screen time. He sold Don Krieg. And I don't even know if they actually put him into the cast. For when they were revealing roles and shit. But it was a phenomenal change in my opinion that, quite frankly, yes, having Gin is important because it does show Sanji's character. Like, it doesn't matter about money or status or anything like that. If you're hungry, you're getting a meal. Fucking period. Payment can come later. So it was a smart idea to have Gin be the only survivor. It was a smart idea and not have to have those, quite frankly, useless fights. Because I don't know what we were going to be accomplishing with fighting against Pearl and Don Krieg when we know that we have a bigger enemy up ahead, namely Arlong. But it does also wrap up nicely how they would be getting Mihawk to the place. Well, Garp calls him up, says, "Hey, yo, find this fucking Straw Hat dude. Mihawks get interested because he hears Straw Hat, and if you know Mihawk, you know that he has beef with Shanks. Not beef, but like a rivalry of sorts. They did the few changes that they've made, they've done phenomenally. Except for 2 of them. 2 of the changes annoy the fuck out of me. And unless they have a very good reason for changing these 2 things, I have very big concerns. 1. And again, big spoiler warning for episode 8. Garp fighting Luffy on Konomi Island, Nami's island. Nami's home island. You really couldn't have waited with this fight until Water 7. You really couldn't have waited. I still don't know if I like the fact that they revealed that Garp was his grandson that early. Like, at the very least, they could have had the reveal in episode 8. Like, make new people to One Piece wonder, why is this guy chasing so hard after Luffy? That smoke screen, that mist that leads the Straw Hats to the Bratier could have been the thing that lets them escape in the first place. Take the last encounter of episode, I mean, the end of episode 3 and the beginning of episode 4. Wait, hold on, no. It's at the end of episode 4 and into episode 5, where they do the reveal of Garp at the end of episode 4 and leads into it in episode 5. They could have moved that to the end of episode 8, had Garp basically just fly onto the ship and demand them to pull over to, like, I don't know, a nearby island. Whatever fucking reason, like, I don't want to sink you, Luffy, so take us to the fucking island over there. Like just before, had the fight and been like, okay, just so you know, you're on your own now. And then had the whole scene. I think that would have worked better. And the reveal after such a massive ordeal, like, why is the hero of the Navy, why is the guy who took down Roger chasing after this one kid? Why? Because he's his grandfather. And then they could have had the whole reveal and everything. Because they definitely had a lot more time for that than they really needed. Like, that whole segment at Konomi Island, they could have cut that shit out. Moved the final bits of Konomi Island to the middle point, and then had the rest of the episode be dedicated to Garp finding them, basically forcing him to wash ashore, forcing the crew to go ashore. Have the fight with Luffy. Luffy showing that he's not going to give in. Garp giving in because it's his fucking grandson. And gone from there. Leaving the reveal with Dragon until later. At least then, we would have a reason for Garp showing up in Water 7. Still have the reason for Garp showing up in Water 7. But the way they did it in this, with Garp, it's... They could have held on to that card a little bit better. Did they do it poorly? No. They did the reveal nicely. But they did it too early, in my opinion. It would have had that whole stuff of like, oh god, we finally beat Arlong, holy shit. Oh shit, Garp is... and like leave the island like, oh fuck, we're just not getting a rest, are we? Because Luffy could have still been injured. Zoro still having the injury from his fight with Mihawk. Hell, it could have been a simple thing of Garp literally being annoyed with Mihawk not taking out taking out Luffy and going after him himself, finishing the job. There's reasons for this to work. Like Garp could have been, oh, you fucking black-bladed fuck. Now I gotta do this myself. Fucking wanker. Or whatever the fuck. Anything. Anything he could have said. As long as the motivation is Mihawk just flat out didn't follow orders, which creates that that discourse between that disconnection between the fact that yes, Mihawk is not a technical pirate anymore, but he is still a privateer. He's still somewhat of a pirate. He's gonna be disagreeing with the government no matter what. So it would have made sense on that level. Now, that's not even my biggest issue. My biggest issue, and I've barely seen anyone talk about this, and it weirds me the fuck out. Where the fuck is Hachi? Where the fuck is Hachi? This has boggled my mind since I finished episode 8. They never showed Hachi. And if they did, they so massively changed his design, you could not tell. And even if he didn't have a different design, he never said a fucking word. So where the fuck is he? And there's a reason why Hachi being missing from this story is massively important. He was the one merman who didn't treat Nami like utter shit and was more or less just neutral. His connection to Nami is the sole reason why they even make it to the Sabaody archipelago, to the Bubbly archipelago. His connection to Rayleigh is a massive big thing because he gets them off paying the price. Why is the chat box so weird? Hold on a second. Fuck it. It'll have to be. Yeah, he would have been name dropped because, hey, he's the one who fights Zoro. They could have literally at the very least had him die, like, not die, but like get cut down quickly by Zoro. Thus, buying into the whole bit of like Zoro not even getting scratched by Hachi. Because they point that out in the anime, like, oh, I'm so sorry for like injuring you at the Arlong Park. Meanwhile, Zoro just goes fucking crazy, like saying like, you didn't even fucking touch me. But now he's just missing, unless he's like in the fucking crowd. Him and his goofy ass but kind of epic 8-sword style. It could have been anything. But they dedicated the time for Chu? They dedicated the time for Chu, but not Hachi? Really? They have to retcon this somehow. They have to. However, having these two massive complaints, along with some few complaints about okay, I'm going to get lambasted for saying this. And I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Makinyu, as good of an actor that he is way too stiff as Zoro. Because if you look back at the early days of One Piece, you'll see Zoro laughing a fuck ton more and being a lot more jovial than he later becomes. And somebody did point out why this is, why potentially this is. Because as soon as he starts having more of a responsible role, he drops the act and goes serious. Because with Luffy being the aloof guy that he is, somebody has to be a bit more serious. And no more is that apparent until after Water 7. He'll still be goofy, he'll still be over the top, but he is still the first mate, the second in command. He has authority over the crew. But in the live action, he is so high-strung. And I don't know if this is the direction or if Makinyu just remembers Zoro from the current days, where he is extremely strict and very, very hard ass. Because if he's nailing for that, he's nailing it. But if he's trying to emulate Zoro going from point A to point Z, or Z, sorry, he's kind of dropped the ball. He's a fantastic sword actor. He can really make those swings sell. Don't get me wrong. Man's trained for this kind of shit. But as a character actor for Zoro, he needs to lighten up at the very least until after Water 7. He needs to lighten up. He needs to be a lot more casual until shit starts getting crazy. Like, I think a good point for this to happen is probably Alabasta. The Alabasta arc, so probably towards the end of Season 2, and into Season 3, I think his character should be changing from a softer person to a more harder person. I think that's the only way to be able to save Zoro's character on this one. And no offense to Arata Makinyu. Arata Makinyu has done a tremendous job of the physical acting. Of actually wielding 3 swords and having that shit look intimidating. Even though he got his fucking ass clapped by Mihawk, but that was in the story. I actually really like Jacob's rendition of Usopp. I really do. Jacob's rendition, the guy who played Jacob, fuck is his last name? I don't remember, sorry. I'm terrible with names. His Usopp, I was going to be afraid that he was going to be playing it a bit too suave, but he still has that, like, he still has Usopp's lying, but he's toned it down to be a lot more like when Mihawk shows up at the Baratier, okay? When Mihawk shows up at the Baratier, he's like telling all these lies, like Jacob Gibson, thank you. He's telling all these lies, he's like having a jovial time, and then when he like gets asked by Mihawk, like, so are you Straw Hat? Did you do all those things? He's like, I'm not technically the captain. Like, he'll be a little bit more like, I'm getting called on my bluff. I should probably not be as, you know, I should probably not be as, you know, lying, so to speak. I will say, though, Iñaki, love your Luffy. Love him. You sold Luffy nearly perfectly. So I don't know if this is just the showrunners having done this change, or if this is Oda having a change of mind. they have kinda made Luffy a touch too smart. Like, we're talking the slightest too smart. He's still a dumbass, but he's a little bit too smart. He's still lovable. It's fucking Luffy. And he sells Luffy perfectly. He's just a tad too smart. Sorry, I had to turn on the fan. It's like fucking boiling in here. Actually, no, there's a third thing that annoys me about the change that they've made to the live action. And I don't know if this was a problem with like, I don't know if this was a problem with casting Garp, or if this was like the showrunner's attempt at trying to hide Garp's affiliation with Luffy, or if this is just, oh, just play him like this, play Garp like this. Why is Garp Scottish? And Luffy is clearly Mexican. Like, could you at least have tried a Mexican accent? Because Oda himself in an SBS has clearly stated that if the Straw Hat Pirates had real world nationalities, Luffy would be from Spain. No, he would be Portuguese, I think it is, actually. So somewhat Hispanic, like speaking Spanish or Portuguese. Sorry for my ignorance, I don't know the difference. He would have that accent. But if Garp is supposed to be his grandfather, you know, bloodline grandfather, and not just adoptive grandfather, or surrogate grandfather, I guess in this case, then why the fuck does he sound like he's from fucking Scotland? I keep expecting him to pull out fucking bagpipes. And again, I don't know if this was like a choice made by the writers or the showrunners, and they just didn't think about it, or if they just couldn't get the actor to change his accent or not. But why Scottish? I will say though, a few more things, then we'll go back to gaming. A few things that actually genuinely surprised me. Arlong is fucking intimidating. But more so than that, he's understandably intimidating. That's what shocked me. Arlong was intimidating. But you knew why he was why he was a racist against humans. And Stephen Ward as Mihawk, good God, he is phenomenal. Like, good lord, he looks the part, he plays the part. He even kind of does some, like, sword choreography on the side, on his TikTok. Like, he also is born to play Mihawk. Like, Iñaki is quite literally born to act like Luffy. Or act Luffy. I just wonder who they're gonna get to voice act Chopper. Because obviously it would have to be a childlike voice. But because this series is definitely going to continue on for at least 6 seasons, up to 12, maybe even 15. 15 seasons of the live action. Cream. It's going to be a few years until we see even remotely the halfway point. Like, I'm going to say this is going to be at least a 20-year project. Easily a 20-year project. So I don't know how they're going to be dealing with Chopper consistently sounding the same for 2 decades. Unless they somehow pull a fucking miracle and finish up the show at the same time as the manga. Which would be a feat of strength I would never be able to expect. And oh my god. If they manage to get to Wano, and the Drums of Liberation starts playing, and you know that scene, and the reason why I'm not being more specific than that is very much because it's extremely recent. I cannot wait for that reveal for the casuals. Oh my god. The internet might just blow up. I almost kind of want to see if somebody has CGI'd that mode onto Iñaki. That shit would be fire. But yeah, so that concludes us talking about spoilers for One Piece, the live action, or One Piece in general. Or at the very least, until, like, a certain point anyway. But yeah, live action talk is, like, over now. So, I am very much hopeful for the live action adaptation's continued success. But I'm also not blind to the possibility of the showrunner getting a bit too comfortable. Because, and I will agree with a lot of people on this, I think the reason why why the live action adaptation is seen so favorably right now is because of the low expectations due to the numerous, like, insurmountably numerous times Netflix has dropped the ball on a live action adaptation of an anime. Death Note. Fucking Death Note. Full Metal Alchemist was apparently a complete piece of shit. I gotta wonder though, how would they pull off Jinbei? Jinbei probably has to be like the biggest concern, because as much as they're trying to keep to realistic body proportions, Jinbei is still relatively, like, feasible in size. But he would have to be of a very particular body shape. Like, not overweight, but in like the sumo category of, like, size. And I have no idea how they would pull that off. Unless somebody specifically trained to be like a sumo wrestler in that kind of, like, body shape. Yeah, I'm not getting any more one taps. Oh, this is not that run, right? Actually, what did I get from the thing? So yeah, the short of it, I'm hopeful for the continued seasons of the live action One Piece, though I have no idea how long it's gonna take until they get the next season up and running, because apparently the scripting process is still ongoing. Although from what I understand, they're actually getting closer than people thought. Like, already. But if they want to keep this show from taking, like, 5 billion years to produce, I think they're gonna have to write multiple seasons at once. Like, we're talking at least 2 seasons per season being released. So, like, seasons 2 and 3 have to be written now, and then during season 2's production, they'd have to be writing for season 4 and 5, I think. If they want to have a fucking remote chance in hell of keeping this show going, while also maintaining the youth of the actors. Because like I said, if it's gonna take like a fucking decade for the shows to be done, the actors are gonna grow too old. Because like facial proportions are gonna change, fuck's sake. Facial proportions are gonna change. Voices are gonna be changing, because, well, one, they may be adults, but they still could have like things happen to them. And perfect example with Chopper, for example. They would have to get someone with like a childlike voice because, hey, Chopper is actually really fucking young. Like, he's like, what, 7? Maybe 10? If that? He might actually be like less than 5. So they would have to get someone who has like a childlike voice to like voice act him constantly, or at the very least pre-record lines and then just have somebody voice act them off screen, like out of picture, so to speak. Or who knows, maybe they can get someone who just can do like voice impressions and just do Chopper's voice perfectly. I don't know. I'm just concerned that they may not have the tool, the possibility of like having like an actual, not necessarily an actual child to voice act Chopper, but rather, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a word and I'm missing it. Somebody with a youthful voice that can be replicated for a long period of time. Because, like, One Piece has been going on for nearly 3 decades. But, like, if you think about it, they have not been at sea for very long. They've actually only been at sea for, like, half a year. They took a 2-year skip, time period skip, because they got separated and needed to get stronger. They haven't actually been out at sea for very long. Somebody pointed this out, and very rightfully so. Luffy's progression on the Grand Line is incredibly fast. For context, Gold Roger spent 15 years out at sea trying to find the One Piece. Or like trying to find the last island and conquer the Grand Line. 15 years! What just happened? What the fuck? Apparently IQ just crashed. But yeah, like I was saying, like, Luffy really hasn't been out at sea for very long, so translating that onto a live action with production that could take years to, like, properly make, like, it's one thing to voice act a character for 30 years constantly and just updating your performance and, like, have, you know, like, the same voice for years on end as, like, an adult. But to act as a child for 20 fucking years, unless you have just, like, the perfect voice for it, it's gonna be an undertaking. And I do not envy whoever the hell has the voice Chopper. I do not. Unless, and I really hope they don't do this, I genuinely hope they do not do this, unless they go the route of having Chopper be primarily in human form, so he looks like a human, but then transforms into a deer, basically reverting into a deer. Having that be the CGI. And just having like some small prosthetics for the actor playing Chopper. Which still raises the concern, very rightfully so, how long would production have to be for somebody of Chopper's age actually play Chopper for? So the biggest concern, in my opinion, isn't even necessarily how the CGI for Chopper is gonna look. It's consistently maintaining the actual performance of the character. And having him sound the same for a long period of time. I personally think that they're going to go full CGI all the way. Keep it consistent that way. But I think the more logical way... Wait, do I not have 3 more? Wow, damn, I'm actually out of keys. I haven't had that issue happen in a while. I'm done with crap champions for now. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm trying to think. Robin's power might be a little bit more trickier to make than Luffy's Gum Gum Fruit. Or Gum Gum powers. Impossible? No. Absolutely not impossible. Difficult, yes, but not impossible. What I am concerned about are Logia powers. Y'all know which ones I'm talking about. For the possibly 2 people still watching. Sorry, I got distracted. Overall, though, I'm definitely, I'm hopeful, is what I'm gonna wrap that up with. I'm hopeful. What now? What now? What game? What gum? What gum? What gum we playing? What gum are we chewing? I guess we could go over the marble games one more time. So on Steam, these are the games I currently have for marbles. I've tried keeping them like at the top until we get to like this. Then pretty much everything down here is like separate platforms. But yeah. We got Apex Legends, we got Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. That's it starts with V because vampire. But Bloodhunt. Crab Champions, did I not put CS2 here? Guess not. Guess it didn't. Where is CS2? Wait, what? Call of Duty? Oh, I guess I never added that to the marbles. Oh, I haven't played Battle Bay yet. I need to check to see if Paladins works now, because I've had massive issues with it. I still have not played this game. I still haven't. Yeah, just get that update going real quick. So yeah, we got CS2. We got Crab Champions. Wait, Counter-Strike 2 is... I guess it is, yeah. Dark Souls 3, getting over it. Obviously, marbles on stream would be a thing. I forgot this. This is why you double check this shit. Omega Strikers, that one's new. Peglin is not here either. Why are you not here? Not you. Peglin. Pegmylin. I'm trying to go for games that are also like relatively simple to like get like a point on, but also quick to lose, if that makes sense. We got Peglin. We got Pokemon Night 2 because Pokemon Night 1 is a little bit wonky. Why am I constantly forgetting about games? Add 2 marbles. So yeah, Splitgate. We're screen 2. Why are you down there? There we go. Super Animal Royale is apparently not here because once again, why am I guess I was going over the games themselves before like actually putting them on the list. So yeah, Super Animal Royale, Team Fortress 2, Uno, Warzone is on Call of Duty, so that's over here. Ziggurat 2 is over here behind the thing. Should probably put that there in that case. And then from Ziggurat 2, we got Valorant, Fortnite, and then Rogue Company. I didn't really go like alphabetically with these. Just because, well, quite frankly, gonna be removing these real quick. So the wheel is something I'm still cooking up. I need to make like, I need to like go into it and like actually add shit or check out what I have. But yeah, the non-game specific stuff we currently have is sweet picks, chat picks, spin the wheel 3 times to kind of like add more chance to that. But once one of them is gone, that one is getting deleted. Ah, that's why I did numbers. That's why I did numbers. Save. So yeah, that's what we got so far. So yeah, we got 19. We got 25 items so far. 20 of them being games. So we got 20 marbles for games specifically. And then we got 5 more for like other shit. There might be other games that I'm not looking at, mostly because one, my fucking storage space on my gaming SSD is like running fucking dry. Like, trust me, I've looked. I cannot find any more space. I have looked. So, these games will have to stay the way they are. I could probably uninstall a bunch of other shit like Space Engineers, other various games that just take up a bunch of space at the moment. But quite frankly, I don't want to. I've already uninstalled some other games. But yeah, that is what we have currently on Steam, which is these ones. So yeah, like 17 games on Steam, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Huh. Wait, hold on. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 18. Apex, Blood Hunt, Counter-Strike 2, Crab Champions, Dark Souls 3, Getting Over It. Oh, Marbles on stream, that's it. Right, Marbles. I was like, what the fuck is the 18th game? It's like, no, it's Marbles. I'm fucking stupid. I am fucking stupid. What else to actually play right now, though? I'll save again on that one and just close it. What to actually play? I don't actually know. I didn't get this far. I would have added some VR titles onto this, but I still don't have access to the VR space behind me. I need to, like, actually save up money for the bed so I can free up some space on the floor. Should probably put on some fucking music, huh? What do I actually want to play? I think it's just gonna have to be a bit more of a just chatting stream for the time being until I can figure out what the fuck to do. So yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I can talk about just various shit. Like, for example, I mean, I've talked about it a little bit earlier, but I gotta be missing something about Breaking Bad. There's gotta be something I'm just missing. Because, like, if it wasn't for the fact that people are have said that, like, season 3 and beyond gets, like, really fucking good to, like, the point of excellence, I would have given up on it by halfway through season 2. Like, I don't mind the drama. I don't mind convoluted plot points. I mean, fuck, I am one of the few people in the fucking world that actually somewhat understands time travel mechanics. As long as the show is, like properly explained it. And even I can't fucking, like, Walter is just lucky. Walter is just fucking lucky. And I don't get how, like, people are looking at that and saying, oh yeah, this is Heisenberg. What, Heisenberg is lucky? Is what people are saying then. He hasn't navigated fucking anything. He's getting stupidly lucky. The shit is just falling into his lap. I don't know. Again, I must be missing something because, like, I just don't see it at the moment. Like I said a bit earlier, the scene in the recent episode, which one is that? I gotta look that up. Which episode am I on currently? I'm on episode 12 of season 3. So, second to last episode. I watched episode 11 a few days ago, Abikui, or however the fuck you pronounce that, because I don't speak Spanish. And that is the one time that I actually feel like they've actually had a plan. In the show, that is. Season 2, by the way, can I just say, that fucking beginning nonsense was just like, why? What purpose did it serve? Other than just utterly confusing the fucking viewer. And I don't know if it was supposed to like lead up to like a big reveal, like, ooh, this is what this was about. I just sat there wondering, really? We were alluding to this the entire time? It was just fucking confusing. Like, it felt like they had a plan to use those beginning scenes to reveal something a lot more sinister, and then just pussied out and just went, nah, it's this. I don't know. It didn't seem to be. It didn't feel right, if that makes sense. It didn't feel like that's where it was going. I don't know. I'm still gonna keep on watching it to the end to like give it a proper like review. But I will say that people saying that season 3 and beyond is like excellent. I don't know. I'm missing something. I am clearly missing something. Fuck yeah, I want to practice on fucking CSGO. Perhaps it's something you figure out once you get to that 3rd season. Maybe. Oh, no. The thing in season 2 got revealed at the end of season 2. So that has already been like revealed. I just found the reveal of it just kind of like lackluster, to be quite honest. I just found it to be completely lackluster for what was actually like looked to be built up. As opposed to season 13, I'm having a decent time, but again, it's the same formula we've had for 2 seasons prior. Walter has an issue. It can only be solved with money. Walter does some stupid shit regarding drugs. Jesse is getting roped in because he needs somebody he can have as a potential scapegoat in the guise of, I need him because he's reliable. They get into an argument about the smallest fucking thing. Although the last thing that happened between them, I can understand why Walt acted the way he did, because he'd been awake the entire night. But also at the same time, he needs to know that he can't just like keep on working just because. Also, I'm plugging in my mouse directly now. It needs to be charged. Because, like, okay, in Season 1, fair enough. He's new to the scene. Jesse is a junkie. And they're getting shit figured out. Season 2, I can still see that still happening sometimes, but not as often as it was. Season 3, they've been doing this now for months. Yes, they've had this agreement, but fucking Christ, Walter is the one that's constantly on Jesse's case about, like, are you a fucking idiot? Meanwhile, he's the one who's just barely scraping by pure fucking luck and circumstances. I mean, for the love of fuck, and spoilers if you haven't watched Breaking Bad somehow, like I haven't, until I just gave in. How the fuck did Schrader find Jesse's truck in the bumfuck of nowhere? Oh, I tracked it down. To the middle of bumfuck nowhere. In 2010. I'm sorry. That shit broke me out of my sense. That shit broke my sense of, like, my suspension of disbelief. Like, I know that they had to get Hank there somehow, and it makes sense why he needed to have that moment. I haven't watched Breaking Bad either. See, I held off on watching it because, well, one, I couldn't afford Netflix. Still can't. I'm only using the family's Netflix, and fucking Christ, thank fuck that they're on the full payment plan, because fuck Christ, I'm not paying $20 a month for Netflix. Still legal Netflix, so I don't want to hear shit. But, like, Hank finding Jesse's pickup truck in the moment that he does is complete and utter horseshit. Like, yes, he's a cop. Yes, he's a great detective. You can't just find a fucking pickup truck in the middle of the fucking desert like it's nothing at the perfect time. But I know why they had to have Hank there for multiple reasons. One, what happens, and two, how this affects Hank's character. So, there are reasons, and it's woven in. I just find the whole point, the whole plot point of him literally being in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, just finding the pickup truck, and the things happen in the episode as they do. I don't know. Also, I'm gonna pause the music because we're getting into CS2 now. Like, again, I'm still gonna be continually watching Breaking Bad until I finish it. Mostly because I want to get through that series and just fucking move on to my next Netflix show that I've been aching to watch. Well, actually, I haven't actually picked which one I'm gonna play yet. Wait, is the mouse? Oh my god, the mouse is acting up. Why are you acting up? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Wait, where's the receiver? Oh, it's in the fucking PC already. I'm reading the newest freshly started JoJo manga, which makes references to Breaking Bad as it is related to drug smuggling and such. I'm intrigued to watch it now to get references. If you want to get into it, go for it, because it might just be perfectly your thing. I don't know. But as somebody who is like, hold on, what? Why is my mouse acting fucking weird? There we go. Are we getting an image or nah? No, we are not. There it is, because I was trying to capture fucking the other shit. We're just doing fucking bot lobbies, by the way. We're just doing bot lobbies. I'm not playing against real people tonight. Fucking Christ, the game's loud. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is also a show that I'm planning on, like, picking up. Exclusively for the fact that I need to, like, give it a second chance. Here's the M4. Oh! Worst fucking timing right there. Oh, I got him just barely. Huh? Fucking Christ, alright, bet. Fuck. Damn! Damn it. Did not mean to hit. Ooh, clutch.
Brilliant.
Didn't want to risk it with the MP5.
Nice shot, son.
Stimmy.
Way to go, boys.
Alright, bet. You know, I had hopes. Damn! Never mind. Was I talking about something before I started, like, focusing? I don't know if I was. I hope I wasn't. Where are the people? A bit of a risk there, but... Damn!
You're a champion, Sonny.
Oh! I swear I'm not totally off FPS titles. Fucking hell. Stimmy. God damn it, them and their fucking AKs. Fuck you. Boomstick. So this is happening. This fucking Looney Tune sketch. Never mind. Unlucky. I shouldn't have said it. Damn. Oh, fucking Christ. I didn't know he was up there. Damn it. Damn it. No. Oh my god, I was trailing his fucking skull. Okay. Huh? Where the fuck did he come from? Damn! Unlucky. Unlucky. Unlucky.
Good one, lad.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Fuck's sakes, man. Hello? Oh! Oh, god damn it. Ah, fuck's sakes. Almost one more kill. I almost had 69 kills and 69% headshot accuracy. Fuck's sakes. Next to main menu for now. I should probably change the category to CS. CS. I forgot to do that earlier. Yeah, I don't care. Not my problem. Is there anything interesting to watch at the moment? Nothing new on anime. Can I just say, by the way, I don't understand why they decided to like go with like talking about fucking Gojo's fucking backstory. Because it completely turned me off of season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Because then when I stopped seeing it, I was like, wait a minute. This is Itadori. The character I actually watched for a reason. So what the fuck? Turns out, they decided, oh, well, we're just gonna make it, you know... We're just gonna make it, you know, 2-3 episodes of like, backstory for this one character that's just clickbait for the female demographic. And then the rest of the time is the actual shit you want to see. I don't know. So I'm probably going to be picking up Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 after... after the season's over. Which I guess is kind of like ass backwards.
Remember, this is bandit country. Everything that moves. Spotted the bomb carrier. Ambush's ready to go. Checking the bridge. Bomb carriers need help. One guy left.
Oh, come on.
Lost the target.
I was about to say, ain't no way, right? No chicken.
Let's show them who we are. Bomb carrier downrange. I'm getting pounded here. I need help.
Kind of lucky.
clear. We got 'em all.
E. It's E, right. I thought it was 4.
Counter-terrorists win. We're getting stuck right into them. Move.
Let's go.
Check in. We're in the clear. He's got the bomb. That makes 2 left.
Alright, well, there's the bomb. So where's the last dude?
Paper left.
Huh? Huh? Where is he? We got the bomb right here, right? Yeah.
Status. Clear. Need support.
Huh?
Roger that.
How the fuck did they nick the bomb?
Nice job. They're all defusing the bomb. Pull yourself together.
That was the weirdest fucking... Alright.
Let's go.
Okay, lucky spray, not gonna lie.
Decoy. That makes 3. Throwing a grenade.
Wait, behind.
One left.
Never mind.
There's no stopping us.
Okay, so that's what it looks like. A, B.
Let's make this right as rain.
We are going to A site. Actually, no, I'll go B. Just in case.
Grenade. Report in. Bridge.
I don't...
Nice shot, son. One left.
This is why I say that I'm terrible at this fucking game. Wait a minute. I know where the bomb is.
Incendiary out.
All right.
All right, all right.
Okay. Starting to get into it. Alright. 1 dig.
Grenade out.
One dig.
Good one, lad. Other entry point.
Wait, so who the fuck was this then?
We must defuse that bomb.
Fuck, it's not A site.
I'm defusing the bomb.
Oh my god, my aim is so ass. Should not have lived through that, not gonna lie.
What on? The bridge. Throwing smoke. The bomb is down. Roger that. Throwing a grenade. Picked up the bomb. 3 guys left.
Seriously, the entire crosshair's in his head. And he barely gets hit. Fuck it, I'll buy a Zeus too, why not? Let's get a fucking Zeus kill on the bots.
Staying here. Laying down smoke. Stay frosty. Sniper. It'll help.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
Target's 3. 2 targets left. Bomb has been planted. That bomb's taken down.
Definitely on A.
I need help. Throwing fire.
1, 2, 3.
Grenade out.
Okay. Flawless.
We took the piss out of them. Nice work.
Alright. I still need to learn the fucking guns properly. Alright. Well, here's the thing. I want to go out and buy some shit. I'm also feeling pretty done with tonight. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna call it there. And, wait, why is that capturing that? Oh, because it's a window. Alright. So, yeah. Gonna call it there for tonight. I think a 2.5 hour stream is fine. Tomorrow, though, we got the Streamaversary, which will be live on both YouTube and on Twitch. Oh, sorry, on Twitch and on YouTube. Gonna be doing the restream again. It'll be a once in a while type of thing that I do. I just want to be live on both platforms, so you know, for obvious reasons, multiple viewer revenues, so to speak. But yeah. But yeah, it's been a long week. Gonna head off. Take it easy. Have a good one.